All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final day of the Bny Battle. We are here. We have Grand Finals today. This is it. It's the end. There will be no more Bny after today. Category is, in fact, getting deleted from SRC. So yeah, today we have Tiyo and Marlin. They're going to be taking part in a best of 3. And then if Marlin wins, then we will have a second best of 3 because bracket reset. Because this is a double elimination tournament. So, gonna just be a couple minutes here. I believe the players are just warming up, and then we will be off into our first match very shortly. Good luck to all non-German runners. Wow, meta. That's awfully rude. But yes, of course, this is the Germ Bny final. We have 2 German players in the end. But yeah, I mean, with this being the final match, we talked sort of all tournament. There were like practically every day people would mention how like difficult of a category Bny is, how much variance there is, how anyone could win this. And in the end, we have the number 1 and number 2 players in terms of PB. So it is all filtered down. And in the end, it was in fact the best 2 players who have gotten to the end. Despite the odds, and because of that, I think we're gonna have a great final. Yeah, to quote John Boyce, they ignored the odds, and the odds disappeared. 12 32s. That is a bold prediction, Meta. Meta, I will one-up your prediction. I'm expecting 11 32s and 1 31. 12 world records, yes. Literally every race, we need the world record to be broken. And then, of course, for those who aren't aware, there is going to be some sort of a special announcement after the stream today, or at the end of the stream. So stick around. You're not going to want to, I mean, you're not going to want to miss the Bny but you're also not going to want to miss the announcement. Expecting them to frame tie at least once. That would be very good. Immediately go to Celeste Court and find Pravy posting a 3057. Honestly. Is Pravy run Bny at all? Like, I feel like he could get a nutty Bny time. I mean, he has that insane all B-sides. just a minute, just waiting on players to be ready, and then we'll have the countdown very shortly. Can I get a birdie in chat if you were excited to see these grand finals? Because I am very excited. Alright. And here we are. The players are just inputting the file name. And we'll be off. Right? We're going. Coming through prologue. Both players successfully skipping the granny cutscene. No issues so far. And also both players successfully skipping the last cutscene, so no prologue deaths this time. So coming through City here. Both these players are, of course, excellent any percent runners as well as Bny percent. So we're going to see some very good insight from them as well. Those players grabbing the cassette and heading into 1B. Marlin with a slight lead so far. Battle room. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, throughout a lot of these races, we've seen small leads early on sort of stay throughout the whole match. And then, of course, there have been other races where that hasn't happened, where we've had a lot of lead changes, but it'll be interesting to see which way this goes. And so far it is Marlin with the early lead. Those players with a few deaths here. And they are actually now on the same screen. And it is going to be Tiyo actually taking a small lead now. Marlin with several deaths in this 1B room. Hello, Marky.
Yar.
How have you been?
I decided to go downstairs at the worst possible moment. No, I was watching a little bit of football and I got carried away and I realized, wait, pretty sure I'm on for comms right now. Whoops.
That's alright. The other day I almost like slept through my commentary.
Yeah.
So I do not blame you.
I mean, yeah. Nothing big. I mean, you know, they are just entering 2B, so like the huge part of the run is still to come, and yeah. Lamau.
Yeah, you haven't missed much. Both players just,
you know, I was watching football and, you know, goals after goals after goals.
Huh?
I was like, huh. And then I realized, wait,
Isn't there something else I'm supposed to be doing right now?
I just like I looked at the time and realized that I didn't have any time left. And I was like, wait, just rushed upstairs.
Huh?
Okay. Anyway, 2B and B. Actually, if they score another one after I'm gone, I'm gonna be so mad. Anyway, Marlin dying in the first room of combo lock. Pretty sure it's combo lock. Should be.
That is correct, yes.
Good, nice.
Ooh, Tiyo dying to coin skip. Gonna get a second try. Both players have had a few deaths so far in this run. I don't know if it's just nerves or just sort of random deaths, but we'll see.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Very nice, very cool.
Ooh, Tiyo taking a death to this long room.
Yeah, just having troubles with it, and it gives Marlin the lead. Oh.
Yeah. Neither player having a particularly clean start to this match. Probably not the 2B exit times that either of them wanted, but it is a very close race.
I'm so angry. Ah!
Huh? So both players coming through resort now. One of the hardest B-sides, of course.
One of the hardest B-sides. Yes.
And it should be a good set of matches. It's interesting to think about how you handle mentally when you have the potential to have to play so many matches. Because these players could, in theory, have to play as many as 6 matches, which is a very difficult thing to do, both mentally and physically. So, yeah, I mean, I'm personally hoping we get the bracket reset and we get to see more matches. But yeah, 6 matches is like 4 straight hours of playing.
Did Tiyo just enable Rumble? Or was it? Yeah, that probably was Rumble. I don't know. Maybe Tiyo's controller right now is vibrating a lot. But we don't know. Unlikely. I feel like that'd be like, you know, kind of distracting.
That has happened to me once. I think it was an any percent run. I accidentally turned on Rumble at the start of the 6A battle and fight, and I had to play like the rest of 6A with the Rumble on.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets annoying.
Like, doesn't it vibrate on literally anything you do?
Oh yeah, dashes are the main thing, but also other stuff. I would say it's less annoying than screen shake. But it is still
Even a competition. Still like even a competition between that. Like I'd take like 500,000% Rumble before I'd, you know, turn on like screen shake.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think at a point it gets worse, like if the Rumble starts getting so bad that it's interfering with your physical ability to do inputs, but no, it's mostly fine. Is anything more annoying than screen shake? There are a couple rooms in the game where I'd rather have screen shake than not photosensitive. Mostly eyeball room. Anyway, both players have just been cruising through Resort here. And are going to be coming into 3B very shortly. Pocket, you don't have a Rumble-enabled keyboard?
Yeah, audio is weird right now. I can definitely like echo that sentiment from people in chat. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, something is not going well.
Yep, just occasional technical difficulties. Sure, it'll get sorted out shortly.
Yeah, what is a Celeste? What is a Celeste community stream without technical difficulties? I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good now. Right, big, very good, very nice, very nice.
Yep, and in the minute that we were talking about that, the players are already halfway done with 3B.
Yeah, I think Marlin just kept the lead that he got out of 2B.
Yeah, I think both players have been playing better, starting in Resort, shaking off those nerves a little bit. As I say that, Tiyo takes a death. Then Marlin leaves that. Wow, this 3B pace by Marlin is really good. This is low 2-0x. Oh no! As I say that, Marlin takes a death right at the end. I'm so sorry. Still a very good 3B by Marlin, yeah. That was...
Hey, Tiyo getting the harder demo. Almost perfect. I mean, you really typically like you really shouldn't do that demo without force buffering it. Yeah. All right, Ridge.
Yeah, so coming through Ridge here. Marlin just about to get to cassette. Quick resync.
It's actually much closer than I thought it would be. Huh.
Yeah, it's about 10 seconds or so, I believe, between the two. Honestly, a tournament where players are like talking to each other, I feel like that could go very well with some people, but then with other players it would not go as well. But yeah, there are certain players who I think that would be a very fun thing to see.
I think like both players like talking would be an experience. They would probably just like ask each other about like missing major strands or something. Like mostly be quiet.
Oh, did Moonberry Cup work like that? I didn't actually know that. I never really watched Moonberry Cup.
Actually kind of works like that. You're just hanging out in the call. You get shit talked. And then you lose.
Honestly, I don't understand players who like don't go silent. Like, I don't know how you can be on pace. Like, some people are able to be on pace and like keep talking to the chat or whatever, and I'm like, that's just impossible for me. Anyway, good 4B from both players so far. Marlin about 10 seconds ahead still, I believe. Coin skip for Marlin. And gets it, nice and easy.
Yeah, both players just playing this 4B like extremely well.
What was the 4B time from Marlin? I missed it.
I also missed it. Not very visible.
Tiyo got a 242, which is very good for full game. I imagine Marlin was similar, 246. So both players coming through 5A here, grabbing the cassette.
Oh.
Ooh. That's a rough death. And then misses the fast cycle on the backup, so...
Oh, Tiyo.
Oh, almost died again there, but was able to save it. But yeah, that is gonna be unfortunate for Tiyo. So Marlin with a bit more of a lead now. But let's see, Marlin has been going unpaused Bob's drop in this whole tourney. Ooh, misses the grabbing the block there.
Let's rethink.
Excellent rethink. Alright. Coming up for the attempt now. And gets it.
Yeah, Marlin's death in the room leading up to Bob's drop just kind of made that whole cassette room shenanigans from Tiyo just kind of equalized that. Oh! And you're dying in this very long room.
So, still just about a 6-second lead for Marlin. You go for pillarless. Does attempt it. Ooh, and misses it barely. Goes again.
You say. Oh,
And hits it.
missing it. Yeah, both players getting through Mixmaster without many problems.
Yep. And still just a few seconds ahead for Marlin. Coming into Reflection, which is, of course, possibly the hardest chapter, that is 6B in this run. First try, like, yep, easy check. And same for Tiyo. Ooh, it's the Ultra for Revos, but mistimes the down diag and misses the block. Meanwhile, Tiyo goes for possibility and hits it. So the players are now basically tied because of that. Marlin is like a second ahead, I believe, but not a very big difference to the grand scheme of things.
I mean, it's probably kind of what we're expecting going into the match. You know, both players just, you know, toe to toe for large parts of the game.
Yeah, I mean, both players have been playing incredible throughout the whole tournament. Their PBs are just like 3 seconds apart from each other, and they're first and second place. So yeah, this is an expected result, but still one I'm very glad to see.
Yeah, Marlin taking a few deaths here and start giving Tiyo a little bit of a lead. It's not much, but it's a lead. And it could be gone at any second as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a short enough lead that a death or two could very easily change who is in front. At the moment, Tiyo is keeping a nice lead here on quite a good 6B pace. Oof. Unfortunate death, but... And the second one, that's going to give Marlin time to catch up here, and they're now back in the same room.
GSA. GSA. Not exactly, but pretty much.
Pretty close. And when you take into account the file time difference, it's even closer, I think. Actually, no, they're... Never mind, I read that wrong. They're basically synced in file time. I think I was looking at Tiyo's chapter time.
Yeah, Tiyo taking short death and rock bottom there. We might have taken that. Comp's not missing important deaths. Challenge impossible.
Surely,
Yeah.
surely the comments would see what is happening on the screen when we have nothing else to look at.
Oh man.
Just not sure. I'm looking at chat, that's my excuse.
On first coin, oh, okay. Yeah, I was also looking at chat and then suddenly Tiyo was in the lead again.
Ooh, Marlin, quick death to the multi-boost there. Or not quick death, but long death, in fact. Low plex. Hope everyone in chat is enjoying the Bny percent. Very good race we have going on here. Yeah, both these runners are on a very solid 33 pace. Very good showing for this first race. Vipo is not enjoying the Bny percent. This is incredibly sad.
Very nice, very nice. Tiyo getting the jump off the respawning rhythm block.
Yep.
Saving a bit of time.
Tiyo about, I think it was about 12 seconds ahead coming into Summit. The lead, but in Summit, that can change. 7B has a lot to throw at you.
Lots of funny demos are possible as well. Oh, And 0 dice on 0 meters 7. Wait. I'm wrong.
The whole thing should have been best of 5. I don't think we have time for a whole tournament of best of 5 matches. If only, but...
Finals to be a 1% of prolong, yeah, no. But be very, like it will be over very, very quickly.
Prologue
Link
tourney
to
would
the
be
USA.
so hype. That's personally my hope for the secret announcement after the stream. Prologue tourney.
Prolong tourney, best of 7.
Best of 7.
The best of 7s, and then Grand Finals is best of, like, what, 29?
Best of 29.
These plays are just incredibly close. You're making it up to, like, both players now in 1500 meters. When they grab the cassette on 97B.
Yep, just grabbing the cassette here. You're getting the fast cassette strat with the Ultra.
Well, I'm going for the slightly slower one without the Ultra. And 7B. This is great. This is great. Just, you know, the two best players in this tournament.
Ooh,
Toe to toe.
Tiyo with a death there. So it is Marlin with a slight lead. Although actually,
Yeah,
with a rethink here, I think they're pretty much tied. What a way to finish out this race. Nice close 7B here. Both players taking a quick death at the start of this room.
Nice.
Yeah, Vapo, I think you're right. I don't see how Tiyo could ever catch up this lead. I actually had to like switch which player I was saying halfway through that sentence because Tiyo took the death. Oh no, Marlin!
Oh yeah, Tiyo. Marlin having some trouble. Yeah. Last room of 500 meters.
A little bit more of a lead for Tiyo now. Still pretty close though. 1,500 meters, both players going through. Tiyo maintaining this lead.
Cool. Goes on your side.
Both players in 2K now, which is, interestingly, probably the easiest checkpoint of 7B. Snowball room is hard, but every other room is basically free.
Oh yeah. It's a welcome.
Surely no one will die to this last room now.
It's a welcome breather to the rest of the what's to come.
Yeah, because then 2,500 and 3K are both brutally difficult, as we see from Tiyo dying twice here, 3 times at the start, and now this lead is basically gone.
We have seen a few runners having extreme difficulties with rooms in 2.5K. I don't know what that means, but oh baby, 2.5K really hard.
Is a very hard checkpoint. Marlin hits the demo. Like how that demo has gone from something we saw for the first time like 2 days ago, and now it's just expected for Marlin to do it. Barely worth even pointing out. Yeah, this is gonna come down to 3K. Marlin about 10 seconds ahead or so. Be a little bit less. Actually, closer to 5, I think. See if Tiyo goes for demo here. I believe he will. Yep. And gets it.
And gets it. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, this summit might even come down to strat differences. We saw on flag 13, Marlin not opting for the demo until actually going for the demo.
Yeah, at this point, basically any death will erase the lead, even if it's the short one. Those players getting through flag 9 cleanly. So just have no draft here. Marlin looking to maintain this lead. Deal with the death. Not a long one, but
it might end up making all the difference.
Good. Depends on Marlin's heart room here.
Oh, Tiyo going for the risky strat on flag 2.
Alright. Marlin hits the demo. It's this jump, and that should be it. GG, what a close match. 33-39, 33-42. What a game.
That is insanely close. 3 seconds. Yeah. That is pretty much any death.
I mean, what a start to our Grand Finals.
Oh, yeah.
With Marlin winning, if he wins the next game, we will have a bracket reset. Or if Tiyo wins and then Marlin wins, that's the same thing. So The only way to not bracket reset would be to have Tiyo win 2 times in a row here. But I am personally hoping for the bracket reset. Seven death, 1B. I didn't realize it was that bad. Yes, Dan. I can't believe the commentators would be biased to getting to see more games. How unfortunate. Those 4Bs from both players were like incredibly clean.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so just gonna give the players a short break. Certainly don't want to be going through these games too quickly with how many we could end up happening. Because yeah, these players have potentially a lot of matches ahead of them.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
gonna pace it out.
I mean, what do you take away from this run for both of these players? Like, 3 seconds. Is the approach really just okay? Die less, do less mistakes, win?
Yeah, I mean, both players started a little bit rough, but after like 2B, that was just very clean by both players. So yeah, I think just stick to the same thing. Now you've gotten those nerves shaken off a little bit. Just gotta play your game. Both these players have done this run hundreds and hundreds of times, probably thousands. Maybe not thousands of the full run, but thousands of all of these ILs probably. So yes, if I were Tiyo and Marlin, I would simply not make mistakes. That is the optimal decision. But
oh yeah, just don't make mistakes.
just don't die. Surely.
Yeah, always worked for me. Yes.
Just grab the goldens so that way you don't die. Getting word that Tiyo is going to try the don't make mistakes strategy. We'll see how it works for him. Yeah, I mean, both of these players are absolutely capable of getting world record. I think they've both had paces into like 3K that are world record pace. So, with how many matches we're gonna have, I think it is very possible to see a world record here. Got some collusion going on in the chat.
I would rather not lose 30 seconds in. Fair enough. It was, a moment that you had in 6B. Hopefully it doesn't repeat itself.
That is true. TSPB was, in fact, world record pace into 3K. But yeah, I mean, jokes aside, Tiyo's PB is actually like 3x pace into 3K. Alright, looks like just about to be ready. Players just getting ready. Hello, Prof. All right, looks like we are just about ready for our final, or not final, our second match.
Surely. Owen, did you pick up the wrong script?
I
Did you
did.
accidentally read from the script that says Tiyo won game 1?
No, I picked up the good in the future. I picked up the script for the final match, Game 6. I grabbed the wrong paper from my stack.
Oh, baby. And now you know, Chan.
Now you know.
Now you know. Oh wait, and that actually means, because Owen just leaked it, that Tiyo is gonna win this match. Alright, we can already move on to game 3.
Just, how about we just skip ahead to Game 6?
Oh, I mean, that's also true, but, you know, at least in, like, game 3 you have, like, at least in, like, game... No, wait, no. Game 3 you also don't have the suspense because, you know, the Marlin is winning, because otherwise there's no bracket reset. So in game 4, actually have suspense again, who is gonna win game 4.
True. I mean, the way I see it, you ever seen the movie Arrival? It's like you still want to go on the journey, even if you know how it's gonna end. Fantastic movie, by the way. Highly recommended.
I have to write that down, make a mental note. Yes. Alright, both players making it through the city, the Forsaken City. One of the cities of all time.
Yep. Both players just grabbing the cassette here. Tiyo a little bit ahead.
Oh.
Misdirects that dash, and still a little bit of a lead for Tiyo, I think, but it's very close now.
Yeah, we talked about, you know, the early game being kind of rough for both players in the first race, and seems like that's gonna happen again. And so far it's like only like 1-2 deaths, but you know, it can happen. Oh, yeah, see. No, it can happen. I hope my co-commentator didn't like die.
What? Sorry, I was...
Alright.
Sometimes in these matches I just sort of get so like focused on the gameplay, I forget to talk. I mean, it speaks for itself sometimes.
Yeah, it really does. Like, Celeste is very, you know, kind of see what happens.
Yeah. Anyway, these players are pretty much tied here at the end of 1B. .307 and 308. So we're going to be coming and getting the 2A cassette now.
Oh, Tiyo dying to the side room. Gets a second try though. Very nice.
Yep, so Marlin with a bit of a lead, about 10 seconds.
Oh, well, I'm not getting the coin and dice for it. This evens like this, reduce the lead significantly.
Coin skip from Marlin. Nice and easy.
Tiyo putting the up dash a little bit too early, dying for it. Just like these small mistakes that we've seen like in the first few chapters.
Ooh, Marlin dying to the upright.
But I guess both players are kind of trading back silly mistakes in the first few chapters.
Tiyo doing the upright through the corner of the dream block.
Yep.
It's a very funny strat. There is a sort of setup for it. You basically do like you're gonna do the corner jump, but you just grab the wall and then upright.
It's like one of these strats where you like look at it, you see it happen, and you're like, this should not work. It's silly, but we love it.
Yes. It also like barely saves time, if I remember correctly. Anyway, Tiyo with a very slight lead here, but pretty close to tied. Marlin messes up the hyper there and gonna miss the key cycle. Even dying to the demo to the right.
Our stuff to the hardest B-side.
Huh?
Oh man.
So coming into huge mess here. Tiyo maintaining a small lead.
What if these players now have like super clean runs and it's gonna be like super insane from now on? Wouldn't that be great?
No more deaths for the rest of the run. Either player. Just perfect gameplay going forward.
I mean, no deaths doesn't mean no mistakes. Yep, Tiyo coming out of huge mess. Marlin following close behind.
Quad hyper room for Tiyo, easy. I mean, we've talked a bit about how hard quad hyper can be, but really in this tournament, I've not seen many fails of it, especially from these top few players. Short death from Tiyo there.
Yeah, just ahead by slightest margins.
Ooh,
I'm
Marlin.
going for Yasek getting it unpost buffed. Wonderful.
But
Closes the
then-
lead a little bit.
Misses the fast cycle in the next room though, so loses a bit of that time save. The room after that Yasig is really an interesting room because it's sort of a classic 3B. Like, there's two cycles you can go for. One of them is quite difficult, and the other loses like a million years. So you've either gotta do the hard cycle, which can be very risky for full game, or you have to like just wait for like 3 seconds.
Ooh, 2 tanks to the very fast cycle in current room. And the players are dead even.
Yeah.
It's like the slightest of like 5 time differences, but we didn't talk about it.
Oh no,
Never mind.
Yo, taking a couple deaths here. And this time Marlin finishing out 3B nice and cleanly. Tiyo coming to the end here as well. The demo.
Yeah, this time opting. What's the deal? Never mind. Anyway, this time not going for like either player not going for the bottom demo.
Yeah, I think the top one is faster if you do it unbuffered like that compared to the pause buffered bottom one. And it has the buffer dash setup. So I'm not exactly sure on the timing stuff. Yeah, and then of course bottom unpause is faster, but that's not really full game viable at all.
Unless.
Just a one frame, surely. Can't be that bad, right?
What is a one frame? It's only a one frame if you think it is.
Just ignore how hard it is. Just pretend it's easy and it becomes easy.
Yes.
Mind over matter.
I mean, there's quite a lot of 2 frames or 1 frames in this game, and people are putting them off consistently, so I don't know.
Yeah. I think 2 frame is really a lot easier than 1 frame, personally.
I mean, yeah. Definitely. 100%.
There are some 2 frame windows, not all, but there are some that I can get fairly consistent at with a good queue. Depends on the strat. But 1 frames are just always rough.
Oh. Tiyo taking a death to like one of the auto scrollers. This is very painful.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah, he does this weird like 5 jump thing at the end of that auto scroller, which I don't think I've seen anyone else do.
I was like in the middle. He like it seemed like he wanted to like wall jump to the wall, and then he just kind of jumped over the moving block and just flew into spikes.
Does Marlin do it as well? Am I just clueless and not paying attention? My Tiyo getting this fast cycle.
Whoa. Close.
When skip for Marlin. It's funny how like, I mean, I do this as well. Where on commentary, you always want to point out coin skip, even though it's like really not a notably hard strat. For like, it's this cool looking strat, but the standard coin skip is honestly maybe easier than the intended method of that room.
Oh yeah, it really feels that way. Like vanilla is just some precise, precise dashing and movement in general, and just kind of skip everything with the skip. Wow, imagine skipping something with a skip. Woo! That's so good.
Words are hard sometimes.
They really are.
Anyway, Marlin with a small lead. Does not hit Depth's corner boost, but gets up on the platform, so not too bad of a fail. Tiyo does hit DCB, so a little bit of time saved there. Missing DCB loses like, I want to say it's only like a second or two, as long as you, it's like a second I think, if you do the fast backup, which is the grounded ultra into the transition. So it's not too bad. The thing you want to avoid is missing it and like falling all the way down. That will lose a lot of time.
Oh,
Marlin.
Marlin not getting.
Speaking of losing a lot of time.
Yeah, Marlin missing buff straw.
I believe that will give the lead to Tiyo immediately here. And Tiyo pausing it. Marlin still doing unpaused, getting it second try.
It had to happen at one point, right?
It's happened a few times in this tourney.
But for unpaused specifically.
Yes. I think a lot of players will forget how it was before 1.4, but Bub's drop was like a major run killer, even for high-level players. It just could end your run at any time. Well, not at any time, but when you got there, because it's just a hard strat. Oh, Tiyo accidentally bopping that Seeker, and I've never seen that before.
You're just getting way too much speed up.
Oh, and Marlin saves this? Yes.
Oh.
And going for Pillarless. And gets it first try this time.
And these plays are still so closely together. Like, even like with like some of the deaths that happened, you'd think, one player would just start running away with it, and then things like missing buffs drop happens, and that's just really close again. Like, it's so interesting to see.
Yeah, these players have traded deaths blow for blow, basically. Keeping it nice and close the whole time in both races so far. And once again, we are entering reflection, only about 4 seconds apart. They both have buttons on their desk which they press, which kills the other player.
I'm not sure, but I don't think crowd control is enabled on any of these players. Like Celeste, like I don't think it is. just people like crowd control kill player just spamming it over and over again. Yeah.
You think controller players have room for a button to to dedicate to this?
You have 2 feet that are not used while speedrunning, so
connect up the pedal.
Yeah, just make a script. Or just use like a voice recognition. Yeah, like a voice program and just say kill Marlin, and then it just kills Marlin.
Jarvis, kill Tiyo.
Request denied. This is so sad. But you will still spell.
Huh?
Do it.
Beat don't matter in this game. Actually, if you want another throwback, back in before 1.4, Who was? I don't remember who it was. If it was Nero or Chai or who it was, but someone like for water boosting set up a um like a keyboard by their feet and just like spammed all the buttons which were all bound to jump. And then I think they also did that for pause at one point to do like pre 1.4 pause buffering. And that was one of the things that sort of kickstarted people being like, we need actual decent pause buffering. Oh, was it Uni? That sounds like it could be correct. But I do not remember.
Oh man. I'm still very much in pain when I think about people like, you know, water boosting and like using their keyboards for that.
Wait, Dan, you actually use a foot pedal for journal and save states? That's honestly incredible. Anyway, well, we've been talking about that. These players have been moving through 6B. We are already in rock bottom, and it is still neck and neck.
As we said, players trading just blow for blow, and yeah, this is where we are, you know, 6B. Oh, okay, Tiyo died. Where's the corresponding Marlin death? Oh.
Oh no, Tiyo.
Okay, where the corresponding two Marlin? Anyway. Yeah, just Marlin making it through the long, one of the long rooms. I mean, basically any room of 6B is like long, so not very descriptive.
Marlin getting the multi-boost. Dying start of this room.
Yeah, Marlin just extending his lead right now. Oh. Yeah, this is going from bad to worse for Tiyo here in 6B. This is now quite a lead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I think you might have actually picked up the wrong screen.
We still have all of Summit to go.
That is true. That is true.
This
Might
is very
experience the
far from
moment.
over. Ooh, Tiyo. Another unfortunate death. Reprieve is claiming another victim here. Yeah, Marlin's going to be about 40 seconds ahead going into Summit, I think. Assuming no more deaths from Tiyo.
No more dying.
Anyway, this pace that Marlin's on, by the way, we have not talked about this yet. This is a 32 pace, and potentially a world record pace. Marlin has been absolutely gaming so far. You're just taking a moment to refresh his mind, I imagine. 6B can be such a tilting level. Reprieve especially just can absolutely throw you off. We'll get a quick resync here. Yo realizing he forgot to buy those. No, Tiyo. So coming into 1K now for Marlin. Yeah, this is a bit less than a checkpoint lead for Marlin. So not insurmountable, but this is definitely gonna take some mistakes from Marlin for Tiyo to catch up. But luckily we do have 7B coming up, so lots of opportunity for that. No peels. So if they frame tie, there's a very interesting tie break. Basically, they each pick 2 B sides to eliminate, and then they race the other 3. So it'll be a race of 3 B sides. Not directly picked by the players, but sort of indirectly narrowed down. Anyway, this is world record pace from Marlin with a very good 7B. Honestly, Jax, it's like almost a more interesting format than like Bny Battle. Like, I would love to see a tournament just of that format, because I think it brings a really interesting element of having to sort of getting to play to your own strengths, while also not just being able to like choose a couple levels.
Celeste, but it's actually a fighting game. You're just like banning stages.
Banning stages. I think 6B is very unfair, unbalanced. I think we should ban it from competitive play.
That was the battle at the German accent contest. Oh, baby. I'm pretty sure Tiyo would win that.
That's the ban order determined Bny % best of 3. You do a best of 3 just to determine your tiebreaker order.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, both players have been playing pretty cleanly so far. I have not seen any real mistakes from either in 7B so far. So,
yeah, me neither.
Marlin keeping up this world record pace. The world
And-
record is 32:51.
Marlin in 2.5k AO. Should anything bad happens?
Surely.
Yeah, Marlin's super clean. In this 2.5k. Boss gets the demo. Nothing new here.
Entering 3K at like 30:21 or 2. This is very much a world record pace. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's to 2x, maybe. With perfect 3K, I think it's like high 2x or low 3x.
Let's say we're taking like one death in 2.5k. It's really not looking good for Tiyo because Marlin is not making any mistakes.
Yep. But fortunately for Tiyo, he's coming from the winner's bracket, so we'll get a bracket reset if this match finishes out with Marlin winning.
Marlin coming up to flag 2. This is so insane. This is unbelievable.
Is this 2xable?
Surely not.
It's... No, I don't think it is. I think it's 3x. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just absolutely crazy.
Alright, heart room, here we go. It's the demo. Oh no!
Nice!
Going for the save and
Save
quit,
and quit.
okay.
Oh,
I mean, this is still winnable.
Marlin, please.
Oh. Save and quitting again. 32:40. I don't think this is still world record, but maybe it is. No, I don't think it is. No, it's about a couple seconds off. Damn, what a tragic ending. Man. But I mean, what a race by Marlin. That is actually a PB by effect for him, I believe.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, what? Man.
Yeah, and Tiyo, I mean, we haven't been paying attention to Tiyo like in a while because Marlin was on that pace, but 33:19 is like also a nuts run for a race.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
To get that time and then still lose by 25 seconds is crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, so we get the bracket reset.
Yep. So
that means
another best of 3.
Yeah, that means another best of 3. That also means that I'm gonna hop off commentary because there's other commentators for the next 2 matches.
Yeah, we're gonna have Heiken and Dan coming on for the next couple matches, I believe. So yeah, thanks for coming with me. That was a lot of fun. We saw some fantastic races there.
Oh man, I was okay. Sorry for interrupting you, but I was so ready to shout like, "Oh my god, world record!" But it didn't happen. Marlon, why? This is so unfortunate. This is so tragic. Anyway, yeah, thanks everyone for sticking around for the second BO3 and yeah,
don't miss the bracket reset. This is just getting started. We have 2 or 3 more matches to go.
Yar.
All right. See you around.
If I may briefly interject while we are changing over and giving the players a little bit of time, I will remind everybody that next Saturday at 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Eastern, we will be having 2 task showcases. So first up will be the Endgame Contest All Levels task, presented by We're Katizer and A Byte of Data and potentially +1. And then after that, we will have the Celeste 100% task. So far, we've got me, Vamp, and Calvin for that. So definitely look forward to that. Definitely follow the channel if you want to be notified when that goes live, or join our Discord. And then also, later today, after our second set coming up here shortly, we will have another announcement for our next big community event, which will be happening in September. So yeah, everybody stay tuned for more Bny % between the first and second place German runners that also happen to be the first and second place world runners. What do you know? I did announce an announcement. Yes, I did. You don't want to miss it. All right, bye. I'll see you in a couple hours.
Hello. Hello, gamers. I'm Hiking, and right here with
Hello.
me, Dan. What's up, Dan?
Hello. What's up, Hikin?
I cannot hear you. That might be.
Hmm. Am I audible? This is a sound
I
check.
see you talking, but I can't hear you. That
Huh.
is unfortunate.
Okay. Thanks, Owen. Owen says I sound good.
I would try lip reading, but I can't do that just on the green lights around your circle in Discord. That's not ideal.
Hello. How about now? Can you hear me now, Hikin? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Well, anyway, that was an insane ending. Yes, Dave. Hi, it's me. But Hikin can't hear me right now, so I'm just kind of trying to talk to say words, so that if Hikin finds the right settings to be able to hear me, that he'll know.
I just restart Discord real quick.
Farewell, crew. No, Hikin actually labs and figures out farewell strats. I just kind of leech. Although I guess I contributed one thing, kind of. Hello, can you hear me now? Oh man, this is unfortunate. I wonder if your Discord's just music. They're muted. My little circle thing might light up sometimes because of my air conditioner, which gets cut out most of the time. So if you think you can't hear me, it might just be that happening. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a CelesteCommunity stream without technical difficulties whenever people switch over. Technical difficulties featuring Tom Scott. I know Tom Scott, but I haven't heard that phrase before. I've never heard of any of that, Owen, but that sounds perfect. That sounds exactly like Tom Scott to me. I don't think how it works, Felix. Hey, Jax.
So Hikin is restarting his PC. I am a stand-in French person for now.
All right.
And we can get the players started. The Simplex, if you want to count them in and transition over, they're good to go.
Yeah. think Emily in chat makes a good point.
I need to work on my accent.
Yeah. Well, Hyken's back, but I don't know if he can hear anything yet.
Oui, oui, ha ha, baguette. Je suis un poisson.
Oh no. Be careful, don't get canceled.
Alrighty, our runners are off with the second set in today's grand finals for the Bny Battle. What are you looking forward to seeing from this set, Dan?
Let's see. Man, I'm just hoping Tiyo can get back into it. He seems to have been having probably just some mental issues, like just stressed out, nervous, but he's had so many good races up to this point. Like,
Yeah, despite that, he still got a low 33 in that last match, which is a remarkable time.
That is, yeah.
I really just want to see a game 3 here.
Yeah, with the 6 something, what
6:05, I think he said reflection.
Yeah, which is like so much time lost for Tiyo, but still. I guess that's Bny though. You can't really. Well, you can at this level, but it's so hard to avoid having at least one kind of meltdown somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I'm back.
What's up? Can you hear me now?
I hear you now. Sorry about this.
All right, I will dip then. Have fun, you too.
All right,
Thanks
thanks, Jax.
for your help, Jax. All right. Any product death? Any funny moments?
I haven't been watching that closely. I'm gonna be honest, but
No.
it looks like from the timings of things, everybody's been pretty much clean so far. So let's see. Oh, so Tiyo's resyncing, I think. Yeah. One.
All right, 1D. Few small deaths, but that's 1D, you know, when you have to expect some small things to go wrong. It probably won't end up mattering all that much, although from the 2 first races we've had, those 2 were pretty close up until either the very last screen or 60, basically, so, you know, there's some close stuff going on.
Something I like to point out is how Tiyo, and I don't know, I didn't see if Marlin does it, but there's this corner boost that a lot of people do. Oh no, Tiyo's having some trouble in Scrap Pit 1. There's a corner boost that a lot of people do, leaving like an HCB that has like a pixel lineup, and Tiyo and a few other top runners just don't bother with it because it's so hard to actually save time with it.
Yeah, exactly. You need to get the pixel ready fast. Going. But it's a cool haste.
Right, 136, 1B from Tiyo, which I know for me personally, That would be a good time, but that probably
Yeah.
means kind of disappointing for Tiyo.
It could be, but it's also not terrible. You know?
Yeah, it's 1B. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Alright. Going into 2A for a little bit. Only 30 seconds. Are they gonna hit XYZ? ZYX, is that the real name?
ABC.
Sure.
1, 2, 3 cycle.
HB.
Yeah.
W. Alright, works out for Marlin and works out for Tiyo.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha, beta, gamma.
ZYW. I'm gonna need to see a citation on that, Emily. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you have your facts straight.
Well, that's his strat.
Pretty clean looking 2B from both so far.
All deciding to go over this. But a lot of people, like Tiyo for instance, like to go for the Bny wall bounce, which is
Ooh!
ready. Well, that's it, okay.
Yeah, that's a really frustrating one.
Yeah.
I really hate combination lock 1.
It's a bit of a weird one, that middle coin. Because if you don't delay your dash long enough, you are just too high and die.
Yeah.
They're
less than
okay. Nice backup from Marlin. Sorry.
They're like less than a second apart now. This is maybe 1 or 2.
Marlin playing this one safe. Oh, and Tiyo dying to the diagonals there. There's a lot of pixels that work, but you kind of want to rush it a bit because there's a lot of pixels that work, and sometimes you're just too greedy and dying.
Every time I've tried to lab it out, I've found it's like, I forget if it's 4 or 5 pixels where it works. So it's like, you kind of want to just YOLO it.
Yeah. Oh, Marlin's gonna have to back this up. So
Oh no! Oh no! Backing this up is brutal. Oh no!
Oh, Marlin. I'm sorry. Okay.
Nice. The tactical Celeste squish.
Yeah.
Oh no! Okay, okay. Save it. Good. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So Tiyo's ahead now, going into 3A.
Has to be at least 15 seconds.
Yeah, I just don't like to think about how much time you lose when you don't nail that last screen in 2B.
Just try to shake it off and
Yeah.
pretend it didn't happen. So you're not trying for the end strat there.
And this is a very, very clean looking 3A start pace for Tiyo.
Yeah. It's like 103, I think, maybe 104.
Yeah.
It's 104. I'm just 104 because of maybe, I don't know, maybe small movements I didn't pay attention. But it's still very good. Still definitely good enough to keep being in the lead there. Falling with a slightly
Okay, that's.
longer. I didn't see what.
I only caught the end of what Marlin just did, leaving 3A start. Is that a save?
I don't know. That wouldn't surprise me.
A 138 boxes button. That is.
That's
You
pretty
like
cool.
to see that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Tiyo jumping before the cutscene interaction now. Oh, misses the extension there, or extended for so long and missing the hyper.
And back
That's
up is
the
only
best,
like a second or so slow. I
Yeah,
think.
probably. No big deal.
Oh, missed the Oh, that's okay. Wait, is that Tiyo's strat in that room? Looked like he possibly buffered his upright too early or something.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. It worked it out in the end. It worked out.
Did like the beginning of the ARB strat?
Yeah.
Like.
Okay. I would say muscle memory for all, but Tiyo has been playing Bny for a while now. I doubt.
I could be clueless. That might just be what he does in there. I don't know.
Oh, could be.
Clean coin room from Tiyo. I feel like that's always worth pointing out because I absolutely hate coin room.
It is one room. Definitely is.
Slightly less clean coin room from Marlin, but still not tragic.
A nice spot higher from Tiyo. The 320 is really cool. Sorry, good set to grab.
Yeah, 326 exit. That's like it. Yeah,
That's gaming.
that is very that's very much the kind of thing he's looking for.
Marlin losing about 7 seconds more in the strat.
Oh
nice
no!
all from Tiyo. All right.
Well, that won't
moment.
affect his IL time. It's a room
Yeah.
1 death.
That's what matters, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Side jump. This try is so scary.
I forget. Let's see. How many hypers does Tiyo go for in Staff Quarters 1? Oh, I haven't seen just the first and the last one before. That's actually...
That's a pretty cool one. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
pretty.
that's a good idea. You
Using
usually
the
see the
cycle
second
there.
and third.
Marlin having some issues there too. It's gonna be pretty. I don't want to say not pretty far behind, but it starts to accumulate. The tough death from Tiyo.
Ooh.
That was the
Yeah.
whole room.
Yeah, that's one of those B-side deaths.
Yep.
When you say B-side deaths are super long.
Well, still that's a significant lead there.
Yeah. I love Tiyo's cycle in this. Oh no, never mind, I jinxed it! Let's see. Marlin looks like might be making up that time.
Some of it at least. Yeah.
Hello. Are we back?
Oh, we're back here.
All right. So
It's cool.
3B happened for both runners. That's all I can say for sure.
Yep, the play completed 3D and also 4A until the cassettes.
Yes,
That
and
is
yeah,
the- that's
4A occurred as well.
Hey, they probably did fine, don't worry. Still in the lead by about, I want to say 25, 30 seconds probably. Maybe yes, maybe
Yeah.
no.
I don't know. I've always been fully timer blind. I'm pretty bad with mid-chapter paces. I only know a few.
Count with my hands. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for second one to you. Take the cycle.
Okay, but I do know Gussie Canyon exit. 204 from Tiyo is pretty spicy.
It is like it's definitely like low to mid 4x space.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if it's spicy for Tiyo himself, but objectively for most runners, it's very good.
Definitely. It's still spicy for a full game. That's for sure.
I think my best exit's like 208 or something.
Going for the faster cycle, yes. Tiyo is
And
so that's
the funny
hitting.
cassette boost after the heart. That's the most important strat.
What was the final IL time? I didn't.
It was 42, I think? Yeah, 242 full game. That's actually
That's-
pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Oh no, Marlin dying to the
Yeah.
hypers.
Yeah. You hate to see it. Marlin is having kind of a reference so far. Like 4 Marlins, $10, I would say.
Yeah.
It's still a very decent time. It's not enough to keep track with Tiyo because Tiyo is in.
Small technical difficulties shouldn't really affect. Oh no, Tiyo gets stuck on DCB? Okay, nice, second try.
There's it. He took all the though. Wow, the times. Tiyo's hits the tape with a 15:46. And we'll try to remember the time doing this until Marlin games comes.
Nice DCB from Marlin as well.
The gamers are gaming.
They are. Oh, well, okay. Slightly tripped up, but we're fine.
Alright, and Tiyo.
Heading into Bub's drop.
First draw. Moses, everyone set out. And 1632, so it's about a 50 second. Like 45. It starts to add up. But still
Yeah.
need to save us all, but you know.
That is like a lot of time, but it is also Bny percent. Like that
Yeah.
could be 3 or 4 deaths or 5 deaths, which. But then again, it's like this is top level, so I wouldn't count on those either.
Well, Tiyo with the girl cycle. Tiyo really did unbaby his temple first.
Yeah, he recently went on a little 5B grind.
Straight from 2018 strat from girl cycle. You love to see it.
Mhm.
Well, and with the unbuffed buff drop, I presume I don't think Bny Battle is.
Yeah, I haven't seen him do that yet. It's always been pauseless, from what I've seen. Oh, pillarless attempt. Easy.
That was, pretty
Oh,
cool
okay.
set.
I jinxed it. Oh no!
Okay. Okay. Well, that did not save time, but it could have been much worse.
It was, yeah.
That was scary.
I don't think I've ever seen pillarless turn out like that.
I had faith to the CK in the end, but yeah.
The Seeker was just boxing him out.
Usual not fast, hold Tiyo,
Yeah.
keep fast anyway.
Pretty good play by the Seeker, honestly.
Yeah, on this one that was fair game.
And solid heart room from Tiyo.
217, that's very good.
Marlin going for pillarless as well. Actually nails it cleanly, 100% to the exit of the room.
Nice go.
Oh no!
Nice Seeker, it was a bit too low.
Tiyo playing what I happen to know is one of his favorite chapters. 6A enjoyer. Oh, I was secretly hoping he'd go for the funny analog thing.
I don't think is anyone doing that full game.
I have no idea. I know he absolutely did that in ILs though.
Alright. Possibility from Tiyo, get set.
.103 returned to map. That is very, very clean.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Skip.
Failing leg skip.
And it's
What?
another one. Should have
Okay.
been right.
Yeah. Just buffer the first 16 dashes. So far, so good from Tiyo and 6B start, from what I've seen. Does Tiyo do the wall bounce? Oh my god, Tiyo does the wall bounce.
Tiyo and nails it. This room is also one of the rooms last.
Yeah. That was not the entry that Tiyo wanted, but he made it work.
Pull back in from Tiyo.
Yeah, I think he got a bad hit off the bumper. Either hit the top or didn't bumper boost. I didn't see specifically which. Yeah, 105 start.
Yep. That's decent.
Yeah. Three diags. Yeah.
Alright, classic. The classic 3 diags.
I saw Zap doing 5 yesterday.
Really? Is that so much per game?
Let's see. Does Marlin also go for this wall bounce? Surely, yeah.
Thanks. Tiny gamers up here. Tiny gamers in Germany. Not any dash refresh from here.
Nice 103 start from Marlin. That is... It's very, very clean. Okay. A little bit of a resync.
The resyncing layout, I got it. And so it's doing rock bottom. Molly,
Nice.
let's go for a nice dash refresh.
Very clean exit into this particular falling room by
Yeah.
Marlin.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. Oh, and Tiyo gets the funny.
Oh, nice, yeah. I think it only
funny-
loses like half a second or something to actually hitting the strat cleanly.
Yeah,
Still-
so it still
still
saves
saves
about
time.
half a second, I would say.
Yeah. something like
Well,
that.
I think some issues with the demo, the 2-frame development.
Oh yeah, true, Jax. Big shout out to Super. He just built a new PC in the last like week. It's just getting it set up and just got the restream tool set up like under pressure last second right now.
And that's super good.
Yeah, I think we all do.
I think so.
I think I talked over a fairly big time loss from Tiyo. Whoops.
Oh,
Clean multi-boost. And yeah, Tiyo absolutely, he rejects the demo exit. Personally, I think that particular execution, he had a very good chance at the demo exit, but he's just not into it, which is fair enough.
okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Marlin taking a moderate death in this coin room.
Yeah, I think that was a misdirect. I saw that. That's a weird one.
Yeah, an upright into the second coin instead of just right dashing through it.
No.
Clean entry into this last battling room here from Tiyo. Let's see, multi-boost from Marlin.
Yes.
Oh, just a little low.
No! You were just talking about the demo exit and how Snow doesn't go for it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a 33-41. That's definitely a record pace from Tiyo.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I
It
can't
is
do
gonna
this
be
math,
hard, but you can do sub 9 sevens.
yeah, Tiyo's gotten sub 9s before.
Yep. Alright. Oh, we're gonna see a WR tonight. We'll miss one by one room. The last latest race.
With how many more races we're gonna have, it seems pretty hard to rule it out. At least one more after this. That's 2 more fresh speedruns that haven't even started yet.
On 2 of solo games.
Let's see, Marlin going for, it looks like the demo cycle. I think Nero cycle is the name for it. Hits it cleanly.
Okay, but
Oh, okay, Felix. I won't tell anybody. I don't think I got a copy of the script for this one.
I had, but I decided not to read it.
That's probably for the best. That takes a lot of self-control.
It really does. It's right on the side of my desk there.
Tiyo missing the traffic lock skip thingy, but
No.
it's the next fastest backup at least.
Yeah. It's a bit of a time loss, but it's nothing huge. Probably, I won't say 2 seconds, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't timed it, but Tiyo hits the absolutely impossible, awful corner boost that nobody has ever hit. That's my own biases coming out right now. A lot of people are fine with that. I've just never been comfortable with that corner boost.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
The entering the really, really short room in 1,000 meters.
Oh,
like,
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the radio or in the room.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It can be fine if you set it up right. It's just like
It's a tad bit annoying.
it's just annoying. Yeah.
Alright, Tiyo entering cast room while
see.
Marlin enters 1K.
This looks good.
Nice
Yeah.
old shot. Yep. That was clean. And that is still definitely a record pace. 26:20, and it needed 6 minutes and 30 seconds or less.
Yeah, wow.
That's with a little
Yes.
bit of a margin, actually. Yeah,
He's got so much leeway. Yeah, this is
That's
crazy.
That's a five.
Oh, does Marlin always go right side in this room? I did not know that. I am a clueless commentator.
No. We both thought, to be honest.
Hmm?
We go far to the commentators. Alright, nice. Nice diagonal dash into that spring. I hit the diagonal. Tiyo doesn't care. Tiyo is just too much of a game, it seems.
Yeah, Tio's absolutely feeling it right now.
Yep. Oh no.
Yeah,
What did we do?
okay, I take the full blame for that one.
It's
okay. It was a short one at least.
Yeah, and nice wall bounce. I can,
You know,
I can
sometimes-
never get that one to work.
Sometimes you just need that like first room death in 500 meters to just like set you straight,
Yeah,
keep your head in the game.
I think so. I think that was a tactical death. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way it was unintentional.
Mhm. Oh, nice save.
Yep, that was nice save. I think he did the exact same in the previous race. Or maybe that was Marlin, I don't quite remember.
Right. 1,000 meters looking solid from Tiyo so far. Does he do the corner kick thing? Yeah. Nice, nice.
That was very cool. Even the early parts of this room were really clean. I always found the beginning of that room harder than the end.
But the second to last in 1,000 meters?
Yep.
Or, yeah.
Oh, Marlin missing the little corner kick now.
That, yeah.
This one is a bit weird. You can
It's-
be too high for it.
It like just randomly breaks for me sometimes. I don't understand it. It's like I have streaks of it going totally fine and then it just doesn't work one day.
Sitting in for 5 seconds here. Guess that was very close. but it's
Very
also-
nice.
It always scares me, but I really rarely see people die to it.
I mean,
Is it
every
not-
room at 1500 is terrifying in this chapter.
I think mine died at the end of that room. I wasn't really paying attention.
I think we're both kind of guilty of just watching Tiyo right now.
Yep, yep.
I personally can't blame us though. I don't know.
You know, definitely. It's basic. We love basic, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what Marlin is gaining it. Alright.
Yeah, 207 entry to 1500 for Marlin is very nice. Oh no. Gonna have to go for Death Cycle.
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna play it safe.
Yeah, how's it
Understandable. Oh, that corner jump back up. I love that stall.
I didn't see.
It's like a really, really like tight little stall on the one of the last pillars. It's hard to explain.
Too late to the hardball strat now. I hate our strats.
Yeah, Tiyo's been struggling with this particular, or with that particular room today.
You're not doing the Marlin demo.
I honestly fully support not doing the Marlin demo.
Honestly, I haven't had any trouble with it. Or, you know.
Yeah, I just mean like for Tiyo in this scenario,
Yeah, no, for sure.
when-
for sure.
yeah, you don't need to tempt fate for point 3. Or is it point 2?
Is
I
in
forget.
Westfield too. I think it's point 2, yeah. Alright, we're buffering dashes.
Not, okay.
Next backup.
did not buffer the first 11 dashes, but didn't die either.
We're posing. I mean, a little bit of a lag, but guess the posing.
I'm guessing, yeah. We lost
Yeah.
Discord stream during the demo, but it looks like yeah, I have the main stream open. It looks like he nailed it. Really fast, too. 2 pauses, that's insane.
Pauses. Tiyo, are you okay? I mean, next step is redoing the dev buffers.
Yep. Alright.
No!
Flag 9, why?
That is such a big bad.
I am melting into a puddle right now.
I'm melting. Oh.
Despair. Still very good pace. Still very good
Yeah,
pace.
it is game of pace.
That is just like a 10 or so second death where he died, I think.
Headphones? Hang on a second. I should be back already. Oh, and Marlin dying to the bucket dashes. But for the first 11 dashes, not for Marlin.
Yeah, but for the first 11 dashes is just not working for either of these gamers right now.
It's a very hard strat, actually.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, Tiyo with the funny upright.
It's not scared.
Marlin's having... Okay, let's see.
Alright.
This
That is
very pace.
That is 3x.
Yeah,
That's
3x
great.
pace for sure.
Alright.
Nice, one pause demo.
Alright. Let's
Yo.
go! I do have it! Oh my god!
Love
Oh my
to see
god!
it. That is a world record by 12 seconds.
Tiyo is so good.
If I can do math. Can I do math? I think I did my math wrong.
Is it 15, right?
Yeah, it's like
one.
15, 16, I don't know. It's 16, that's the number of seconds.
Don't think
15,
about
15.
this. Tiyo!
14 deaths. What a
334
gamer.
minutes. His bridge speed is slower than his tempo speed. It's faster. Or it's lower. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
How? Gaming has been achieved. Marlin finishing on what seems to be a low 34.
Yeah, probably a low 34. OX or 1X. Probably OX base, yeah.
And again, the same death.
Yeah,
Same death on cast, I remember.
that fast cycle is just hard no matter how you approach it.
Yeah. Alright.
Nice second try,
Yes,
alright.
Still a 1x. I think. Okay. I didn't doubt it. Single second.
It was very, not even close to not being a 1X, so it was...
Nope.
Alright,
Nice.
well, GG to Tiyo and to Marlin,
Yeah.
but nice world record by Tiyo. Not unexpected at all.
Definitely. The runners are just too good. What can you say?
Alright, we're gonna take a short break now.
Alright. Let them rest for a bit. They have been doing already 3 races back to back, and yes, if you at least 1, maybe 2 more.
Yeah, Temp Felix has a point there. If you enjoyed Tiyo versus Marlin, stick around for Tiyo versus Marlin. Okay, it looks like the players are not going to be taking too much of a break.
Yep. No speedruns. No time for break.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, if I were Tio, I would want to jump right back into the next round. Like, don't let this momentum
That's
die.
actually, yeah, that's a good card. Maybe get to body horse back to back real quick.
Okay. Yes, Vapo, that was... that. Yeah, you got a 32-36. Absolutely nutty.
Yeah,
What was the 6B time? I didn't see.
the reflection
Or the
time
7B, I
overall-
mean.
Oh, the 7B. I'm trying to remember the items. It was probably. It had two small death and then that death in flag 9, so it probably didn't quite was the 0x, maybe a low S, I don't know. 615 says Theo. Do we trust him? Does Theo know about the potential 7B time that Theo got in the latest WO?
615. Oh no, this copy pasta again.
That's an old one.
Yep. First time I saw it for Tio was his 26 any percent. I always found this one a little bit morbid, to be honest.
Well, I can see that.
But I'll still copy and paste it.
But also I get the point, you know. I won't play it.
Brew data. That is a good question right there.
That's flag 9. Flag 9 death. Casted in the almost 6 minutes.
Yeah, the flag 9 death is, yeah, that's where you lost the
Brutal.
26 and the 27 and the 28 and the 29 and the 30 and the 31. Yes, Meta Tito world record by 15 seconds. With a flag 9 death about halfway through it. Probably cost around 10 seconds for that one, because I think it's 15 if you die right at the end. So we're that's true. It is now tournament point. Championship point for TO98. All right, we're ready to go. It's the round 2 of the second match of the Grand Finals with Tiyo up 1-0.
Alright, match point for Tiyo. German game, but no. German game, I can't speak tonight. Number 1 on the left side, and German game. Number 2, Marlin. On the right side.
Number 2. Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, I mean, on the right. No. No.
Can't believe you would refer to Marlin as number 2.
No, Marlin, I love you. I didn't mean to. They're both number 1s.
Data. Tiyo versus number 2. I don't know what his name is.
The other German.
Pretty normal prologue and city start so far. Nothing. I always love how Tiyo does this upright CB in Crossing 1.
Oh.
It's like not typical, but I'm pretty sure it's fast.
Marlin misses a Z-Cat route that goes back for it. Which is truly an unrecoverable time loss.
Yeah, that's true. It's basically over. Like,
I think so. I would really be surprised if there's another time loss that would occur in the entire run.
that's a 55 RTM from Tiyo. Yeah, 3 seconds apart.
So very fine. And on to 1. That was the max up.
Marlin misses the utterly impossible corner kick. Understandable.
This play is so hard. Oh, and Tiyo misses the I think.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see that death, but it was probably because of a bad lineup.
Thank you, Jax, doing God's work, moderating the chat room. Wow, yeah, they are now... This is an actual GSA moment. Their file times are synced, and players are synced. Oh no! Oh,
no,
they take pretty much the same death!
Ow.
Incredible. It was different deaths, but right at the same time. 304, 305.
Mine saving 2 seconds over this won't be overall.
Tiyo going for that understrat, Marlin not electing to do so. Oh no! Tiyo stumbles a bit. Let's see. Oh, very clean ZYW from both runners.
Yep.
The only difference being Tiyo does the ultra at the end.
I really love Marlin's strat too. Just simply turn around.
Yeah.
Looks cool. Looks silly.
Yeah, it can't be much of a difference in speed.
No,
It's like you go way farther right to set up that ultra, so it's like you go out of your way to then go faster in the other direction.
Oh,
Oh, the bonk!
And Marlin decides not to go for it again.
Marlin pulls ahead by a couple seconds here, maybe. 1 or 2.
Alright, a little lazy there. This from this time. It's still better because
Yeah, this is essentially still tied. Like,
yeah.
with the amount of Celeste that remains.
Oh, Marlin misses a coin. Oh no, when the next in a
Ooh.
little bit of a platform now. Waits for the cycle. And Tiyo pulls ahead by about 5-ish seconds.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6 seconds, something like that. Nice, funny upright dash from Tiyo.
Yeah.
And with through the spike, Marlin just goes for the normal climb jump thing. Oh, Tiyo missed a buffer, but it's fine and safe to do so there. See any shenanigans in Heart Room? None from Tiyo.
Alright. Marlin, surely not. Not again.
Nice.
That's clean.
And it's a 6-second difference.
Yeah. So very close.
Now going into one of the hardest B-sides, 3A. Yeah, I've never seen shenanigans in 2B Heart Room, Owen.
No, I can't remember one time that happened.
Clean Marlin cycle from Tiyo. Not a clean Marlin cycle from the man himself,
Should
unfortunately.
be renamed Tiyo cycle, surely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how Celeste strats work. You get to just claim, you just claim the name of them if you hit them when the namesake didn't.
As soon as a person that named it misses it once, the next person
Yeah.
that does it gets to claim. You have to be fast.
Pretty textbook 3A start from Tiyo. Looks like Marlin only had the Marlin cycle moment.
Yeah, I was hoping after this. It's mess movements.
Oh, Tiyo gets a little. Oh no, having a bit of a. Okay, Tiyo, just snap out of it. You'll be fine. Nothing tragic, just a little frustrating, I'm sure. Oh, Marlin with that upright corner boost, that's one of those CBs that it's like I try to do and it usually doesn't work, but it doesn't matter. It's so clean when you do hit it.
Oh
Tiyo.
no, that was not enough prize.
And Marlin nailing the exact same strat there, catching up a bit.
Oh, and
Although-
then dying to the end of that room.
Though there is a little bit of an IGT offset here with Marlin being what, plus 3 seconds, so
Yeah. Let's see, with its time, it's further ahead than what it seems to be.
yeah. Yeah, like 3 more seconds ahead than it looks like. Clean coin room from Tiyo, not from Marlin missing the first crystal.
Same as
Not
last room.
Yeah, not a terribly tragic way to miss something in that room, though. As long as you don't, like, fall down and end up dashless at the bottom of the screen, then you're fine. Nice quad hypers room from both. Overall, pretty good 3A from both runners.
Yep. 328 exits versus 322, so pretty similar results.
Yeah. I think they pretty much tied the resort IL there, the 3A IL.
Oh, Tiyo that room 2 and Marlin gets a bit ahead now. Well, maybe even because of agency, but that was very unfortunate. Oh,
Oh,
nice,
Marlin.
nice yes from Marlin.
Yeah, absolutely nailing that. I was gonna say the big goofy coyote jump because I refused to say the thing, but
The strat that we don't want to pronounce the name.
the strat which shall not be named.
Yeah, that one. AKA Yasik.
I can't believe what I just heard. Yeah, Marlin a good few seconds ahead here.
Yeah, that's an incredibly clean 3D from Marlin. Spacey.
But Tiyo, that cycle he does in this room is so cool.
It is. I named it this time. So now we are about the second.
Yeah. I made sure to wait till he was mostly out of the room before I said anything.
Understandable.
Yes, but Plex, consider that big goofy coyote jump sounds funnier.
Oh, that's for Marlin.
Yeah.
They are afraid of showing off. Oh,
Tiyo got a little bit tripped up. Let's see. Can he still hit it? Yeah, he's okay.
Oh no, Marlin didn't walk far enough to the right.
Yeah, Marlin just taking the coins as a backup, which is very reasonable.
Yeah, it is. And Tiyo is about 9
Yeah.
seconds ahead now. Into reach. Well, we didn't get to see 4A last time. So.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen 4A in this particular best of 3. Well, Strawberry Taco, you actually can't on death because you need a very specific cassette block cycle. What you can do, though, is save and quit, which gives you a slightly different setup. And try it again. But I think I just named some illegal strats.
Oh no. Don't invalidate the AL, please.
Nice fast. Oh, okay. Nice fast cycle from both runners. Marlin was a little too fast for it and almost lost. Well, he did lose all his speed, but almost died for it. Yeah, so that's a different demo, Taco, that you can pause buffer. They're two different demos, but what's really cool about the one that they both go for on entry is, or at least Tiyo goes for. I didn't see if Marlin did.
GSA though.
Yeah, we are synced up. Well, not in file time, but fake sync.
File time doesn't matter. Oh no, it does.
Shoutouts to Super Zuper for keeping us honest. But yeah, I was gonna say what's really cool about that particular demo is the blocks go down by 1 pixel for like 10 frames before they disappear, and you need to bounce off of the spring while it is in that lowered state that it's only in for 10 frames for that setup. But the setup like times it for you, so you can actually do that pretty consistently when you learn it.
It's a very good strat.
Yeah, Tiyo's kind of a genius. Yeah, Rob, I pause buffered it and counted. It's close to 10 frames. I don't know if it's exactly, but And that's why it works. It's not the most precise buffer everything kind of setup, but it does give you enough precision to be within that 10 frame window. Which is why that strat is good. Oh no, Tiyo goes for the fast cycle in the moving platforms room.
Alright, Marlin had a small death in the previous room, so that changed him. It didn't affect the difference between the two players that much. Oh, and Marlin activates the block by accident, I want to say. Yeah, can't go for the fastest strat there now. Alright, seems to be good at the deal.
Tiyo going for that hyper CB on the cloud into a corner boost is so cool. Oh no.
That is very jank too. To get consistently, Marlin gets it too.
You get refreshed lift boost from the cloud jump with the corner boost. It's crazy.
So the very reasonable 4B pace, so probably less spicy than last race.
Yeah.
And I did so too.
Yeah, that's some comms curse right there.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Can't believe you've done this. But Marlin looking like he's on 5x pace for sure, yeah.
51 versus 58 from Tiyo, so 7 seconds got out from Marlin. Which means we are probably about to take that now, actually, to way straight. Maybe a couple of second difference. Not much more.
Tiyo taking like it looks like a 3-5 second breather, which totally understandable.
Definitely. It was still a couple seconds ahead, it seems.
Let's see, Marlin going for this, yeah. This fast cycle that becomes easy after enough practice, but it's a pain when you're first learning it.
Definitely.
Clean Tiyo warp from Tiyo. Clean DCB from Marlin.
No.
It's okay. Tiyo hits the fastest way you can fail DCB, which we take those.
Definitely. It's a tragedy, though.
Yeah, it still loses like at least what, like 2 seconds or something.
Honestly, I think it's a bit less than 2. It's not that big.
Yeah, 108 RTM from Marlin. Looks like it's going to be 1x from Tiyo, or 109, okay.
So we are basically tied. I think it's just a 1 second difference in favor of Marlin. That matters.
Clean start from Marlin. Approaching Pub's drop. And yeah, imagine pause buffering Bub's drop.
Could not be Marlin.
Yeah. Imagine not pause buffering Bub's drop.
Could not be Tiyo.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably a good time for a resync. Shoutouts to Super Zuper. They are very, very close.
Waiting for the cycle once more. It's a bit of cycle and Marlin. This gets a good for both cycle.
Both runners will save and quit.
Yep. totally down there for either of those moves.
Yeah, perfectly understandable. Oh no!
No.
The Seeker does not cooperate on the left side of the screen there.
Hero this, no big deal for Marlin. No big deal for Tiyo.
Yeah.
Yes, actually makes it 2 this time.
Doesn't get doesn't get like boxed out by the Seeker.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Tiyo had a jump buffered or something, so he didn't hit the button. Small Seeker shenanigans. Oh no.
Oh no! Not that one. Okay. And Molly is that how it works?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a 209.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Tiyo had a small M Sushi room moment.
That one happens. Alright, 290.
Yeah, making up 10 entire seconds.
Did you imagine that? 10 entire seconds?
Oh no, we can't have 2 separate star jumps from the restreamer because they're in star jump at the same time.
No. Mario
We got-
a bit evasive today. Grabs the little bit of the edge right below the spinners. And Tiyo.
Oh no!
Oh, late skip is cursed.
Okay, only missing it one time. It's Kevin Skip. Honestly, the only version of Kevin Skip that I'd call at all sensible. Personally. Oh no, Marlin! That's a costly one.
Yeah. I've done the hard spot too. It's a bit of time for Tiyo to get there. Apparently, still hits the Kevin despite being corner corrected up. Oh no! Tiyo makes it even bigger.
That is, yeah.
Oh, you can't have bigger than this.
Tiyo saw Marlin's death and was like, yo, hold my beer. I can't believe Tiyo got world record while drinking. CelesteCommunity does not endorse drinking alcohol while speedrunning or otherwise. Nice wall bounce from Tiyo. Honestly, I fully support. If Marlin pulled out 0 diags, I would be standing and clapping.
Sounds too bad.
Tiyo with 3, of course.
Yep. I think 3 is a must cover. Has to be.
Yeah, like it's a nice balance of full game viable, but also you want to go fast.
Definitely.
Oh, Tiyo kind of getting stuck on the ledge. Okay.
What's it out? My first trade demo this time for Marlin. With a very clean. Is that gonna be 2x? 0. Rock button entry. I don't think, not quite, but very close. Well, actually, I think it was. Like a couple frames. 209 rock button entry is sick, actually.
Tiyo approaching demo, easy.
Let's go.
Now the hard part of the room, the ending. Okay, cool. Nails that too. Clean feather skip or featherless. I don't take sides on that debate.
Feather is not a necessity.
Yeah.
Just call it Yasik, basically.
Yeah, okay, I'll call it Yasik.
It is a non-strat.
Oh, Tiyo!
Tiyo dies. What is
Misdirect.
Tiyo right there? Oh no.
He misdirected upright instead of a right dash into battle.
Oh no, that is so unfortunate. Oh, he's mauling, hitting those hitters. Yeah,
Nice.
That was it. And that seemed low too, so I was a bit scared.
Yeah, I was with you on that. It didn't I probably would not have gone for the demo ending if it were me, because I'm crazy and I decide whether or not to go for the demo ending in the moment.
That sounds very hard to make it on the one deck for mine. That sounds very hard to make a good decision on the spot.
Yeah, what I do is I just absolutely err on the side of not doing it, but sometimes it looks juicy.
Okay, I think biased decision making. Oh, it's your
Oh no. Yeah, just cut the multi-boost. Perfectly reasonable.
I've seen so many people play to in various races on PvE episodes. I'm very scared to implement it myself.
Oh, Tiyo gets absolutely bodied by that bumper.
Oh, and Marlin misses the neurocycle.
Yeah, I guess Marlin's gonna go for the dash through the bumper cycle. Yeah, that one. Nice.
Alright, and this is once again barely the WO pace. It's gonna need a very nice summit, but it is possible.
854 summit. That's definitely doable for Marlin.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say easy, but within
Literally free.
within the realm of possibility is what I was gonna say.
It really is, yeah.
Thank you, WPX. That's so true. 854 summit is in fact so easy.
Simply play 8 7A.
Yeah.
But the fact though is that 7A, I don't remember the code, but can you help me? I just have been scared of implementing 7A due to this.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, players are scared to implement 7A.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiyo jumping too late on the... I hate that so much.
I didn't see what happened.
When you try to greed max distance on a grounded ultra for a wave dash, but you jump 1 frame too late.
Oh no.
Yeah, then taking another death in the berry room. Math hacker, that sounds like absolute crazy talk.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sure it had been said.
Tiyo missing a coin.
No, that's a good back for it.
Marlin's just moving along, hits the completely impossible corner boost.
There's 2 people that have been successful at hitting the impossible coins.
Yeah, they must be
That's
cheating,
odd.
honestly.
That's the only option, right?
Yeah, super. It's still world record pace for Marlin.
It is.
Not super free, but very doable world record. Oh, bonks. Okay. He'll be fine.
Okay.
What a save by Marlin.
That was scary. The very edge of that block.
Yeah.
So needs a 1x basically, a 26 1x. 6 1x, so
613. I'll trust Owen on this. 613 for world record.
yeah. Yeah, okay. I guess I called him that either.
That's yeah. I don't know what Marlin's 7B PB is, but that seems like he's probably got one death worth of leeway.
Probably something, but I think from what he was telling, the pace that died 2 races ago on Hot Room was a 603.
Oh, wow, okay.
Would have been 603.
Yeah.
So
like one.
Leeway
Yeah,
also.
which is like 1 long death or 2 very short ones for this chapter.
Yeah.
So far, so good for Marlin. With that coyote jump strat to save both dashes at the end of that room is so cool.
Yeah, it is very scary too.
Yeah.
It's no small death.
That's a strat that I like learned and like can do, but absolutely refuse to do full game.
Honestly understandable. Alright, good happened in these and good 0 meters from Tiyo. Like Tiyo is not very much in this race, by the way. It would take Marlin some deaths, some big deaths probably, but it's probably around 25 to 30 seconds, I'd say.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe a little more. It's like roughly a checkpoint, which is around like 30, 40 seconds. I don't know.
Yeah. Obviously, we don't want that because we want a game 5, a game 3, well, which is a game 5.
All right, Tiyo having yet another little stumble in that same spot.
That's 3 out of 3. Oh,
Marlin did not have a clean
no.
Yeah. My policy for 1500 is you either nail entry cycle exactly how you want at the beginning of it, or you retry.
Yeah.
Marlin, I guess, is just too goated to accept defeat.
Have to try. But that is gonna be very hard to get the record now, I think. It's not possible, but it was a sizable thing.
Yeah, that definitely ate into his buffer a lot.
Oh no! Oh well.
Probably killed it.
It did. Oh no, that was so sad. Just they didn't quite hit the spray.
Man.
I don't know.
Well, he's still
many
very well
WO
ahead.
Yeah, but I don't know how many WO places Marlin lost to 7B during this tournament, but it has to be at least 4.
Yeah, it's.
At least 3,
I don't know.
think
I've
it's
lost
4.
count. It's an amount.
It is an amount.
And I guess if we back off the world record to what it was, an hour ago, this is probably still world record pace.
It is still world record pace. Oh, it's here next to this room, so it didn't seem that way, huh?
Are we both doing the thing where we're watching the person who's on better pace? I think.
Yep.
I think that's happening again.
But it's not just better pace, every time it has been world record pace.
Yeah. Marlin entering one of the hardest rooms. Yeah, this room is terrible for that reason.
This and this, dude. Two
Yes.
very hard strats.
Yes, Trev ABCX. Tiyo got a 15-second world record in round 1 of this particular best of 3.
Marlin goes for the Marlin demo, no big deal.
Yep.
Tiyo doesn't have a chance to claim it this time. To claim this strat at least. Alright, you got Marlin cycle.
True. You take the wins. No need to get greedy.
Maybe next race.
Tiyo nailing one of the worst things in this chapter.
Yep.
Oh, but then not nailing the second half. I am I'm sorry. I cursed
That
that.
instead of being too optimal.
Yeah.
If you go through the dash there and you have been as optimal as to
Tiyo has
to be
failed
the
that
crystal
particular.
player,
failed
Yeah,
that
this try is
particular
dumb.
wall bounce a few times.
This try is very dumb. It's a small death though, so I can understand why he would decide to go for it, but
Well, it's a small death for 7B and for Bny %, but it's still like kind of a long death. It's still like a good 4 or 5 seconds.
it's maybe, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, compared to your typical death,
Yeah, the record is dead for Marlin, by the way. If no one not sure.
yeah, he's entering no draft at 4x.
Nice pauses from Tiyo. Not quite the 2 pauses that I got last run, but still very good.
Yeah. This is definitely still PB pace for Marlin, yeah.
Yeah.
PB is 54, right?
53, I think, got past that.
Oh yeah, he got a 1 second PB, yeah, earlier today.
Yeah.
Right.
So apart from race 1 today, we have had 132 every round.
Mhm.
Well, if it happens to be a 32, I don't want to jinx it.
Let's see.
Should I not call it too early? Okay, no. Okay.
Nice.
Very
Well played, Marlin.
So this would have been world record literally
Yeah.
40 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Oh my god, so much gaming in this finals. Those 2 games
Yeah.
are absolutely insane. Big GG's to Marlin. Oh,
No,
Tiyo,
Tiyo! With a big death. Oh. Doesn't really affect outcomes, but I still hate to see a death that far into flag 2.
Oh no! What about that fall?
Yeah, that's also not ideal. All right, we're gonna be going into absolute championship point now for both runners. This is pretty hype.
The
Winner of this
takes
race. Yep. Oh man.
Is the trophy gonna get sent in Germany or in German? Stay tuned.
I think that's it for us as well. We have new commentators coming in. Well, as much as I would like to stay on.
Let's just say, you know, we don't care about schedules.
Hmm.
We are taking over.
Hmm.
And we
Yeah,
are
sorry.
playing the final race.
Sorry, Felix and EXO. You're getting overthrown.
Literally everyone covering that race.
Yeah. We could.
Alright,
Jax would absolutely just drag us out of the voice channel, honestly.
probably. And it would be right. Alright,
Mhm.
it was a blast. Thanks for
Yeah.
having us again.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Looking forward to this championship point now.
Yep. Hi, for the final match, and say hi to... I forgot already.
All right.
To EXO and Felix. Have a good one.
Yep. You too.
Hello everyone. This is going to be the last race of Bny Percent in this tourney, possibly ever. Get excited.
Very not excited for the last race of ever. I had a lot of fun with the category. It's going to be an extraordinarily exciting match.
Yeah, we've got not just the top 2 Bny Percent players here, but also two players who have PBs earlier today with two insanely good times. So I think there's a lot of potential for this to be a really good match coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Marlin's had 2:32s just today in the last 4 rounds, and then Tiyo had, of course, the world record 32:36. Just cannot wait. Really interesting to see like what strategies anyone's going to be changing for the last match, or if they're just going to be going with what's been working with them so far. Definitely a lot of endurance necessary to do 5 no reset matches in a row, especially in a category this hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some slightly safer strats here, but equally, I would not be surprised if the players just decide, you know, I'm just going to go for world record and pull out all of their aggressive strats.
We see a double world record race, I mean...
That'd be so hype.
That'd be so hype. Yeah, I would expect in like a race like this to see a little bit safer strats from both runners, and then just to see Marlin going for unpaused bubs drop every single race, even missing it once and still going for it. Very, very gamer.
I think he missed it twice, actually.
Did he miss it twice? I know he missed it in previous rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the last race, it was a lose and go home match. Attempted unpaused bubs drop and still hit it. Really have to appreciate the confidence there and being able to hit that in a must-win match. I'm so excited.
You know, thankfully everything's gone according to script so far, and we have made it to the bracket reset and the third match of the bracket reset.
It's pretty close to the script that I read beforehand. We had Tiyo getting the world record in match 3, and Marlin was supposed to get the world record back in match 4. Unfortunately, missed it by just under 10 seconds. But, you know, for trying to go to a script like this in a live match, you know, you have to appreciate how close he was to that.
Yeah, it's always like difficult with that as well, because, you know, Tiyo can't world record by too much in order for Marlin to be able to take it back, which is always the issue.
Been a lot of very exciting plays so far. I don't believe we've seen a prologue death in it or game so far today.
I don't think we have. That would be a very funny way to start the last match.
The double prologue death.
Can't wait for it.
The GSA prologue death, that would be amazing. We've had a lot of really good play. I don't think we've seen a sub-6 summit yet, either runner.
I don't think we
definitely
have.
capable of it. No, Marlon is capable of it. I don't know if he has one yet, but this would be...
Yeah, I think Marlin's
PB
PB is still a 606 from whichever race it was. But yeah, Tiyo already has a sub-6, so definitely possible to see that.
A double smiley face in the file names. Yeah.
Oh, exciting.
It's just showing how exciting this match is going to be.
Yeah.
It looks like we got the double smiley face in the chat as well. And Marlin's taking off and then Tiyo as well, so we get this race underway.
Alright, everyone get excited for the double parallel bridge deaths. We've talked about it, so now it's going to happen. I believe that is how commentary works.
Very well might be.
Oh, never mind.
They both make it through safely. Still definitely on world record pace. You do love to see that.
Yeah, I think world record is possible at this point.
And both runners entering 1A here.
Very think up there.
I haven't paid too much attention to the 1As that we've had today. It's sort of, just want to get back into this immediately. I haven't seen any notable deaths here. I think both runners are very, very confident in this chapter.
Yeah, seeing a couple of small movement things happening, but...
Tiyo is bottom route, choosing not to go for the berry there. Very close.
That berry does lose time, so... You know, I'm not surprised that we didn't see it, but it's a fast one, so if you want to go for it, it's a good berry to go for.
Yeah, I think going for, like, as your route loses quite a bit of time, but if you're already there, it might not be a horrible idea.
Yeah, it might give you the boost to your morale that you need to win the match, to be honest.
Marlin touches the tape at 120, so Tiyo will be about maybe 7 or 8 seconds back here. Well, of course, a long way to go. Marlin quickly entering 1B. Kind of a short chapter, but there's so many different ways you can die in this chapter. It requires like a lot of stamina management as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty dense chapter in terms of strats and difficulty.
Absolutely. There are at least like the 2 pixel lineup that you can do. Marlin getting to 1 right now. Getting it first try, which you love to see. And here, Tiyo in that room right now. Barely
very
even setting
quickly.
it up, just going for
Yeah.
it.
Marlin choosing not to go for the second pixel lineup. Slightly safer strats. Loses a bit of time if you get the pixel lineup quickly, but if you don't get the pixel lineup instantly.
And Tiyo not going forward either
Yeah.
to take the bottom route. Can get safely through what I believe is that immediately. That's a tough room to die in. You're making it through the hardest part of it. Marlin having a tough time with the super off that platform there, making it second try.
Yeah, super's definitely not an easy strat.
Definitely one of those strats that will like work for a while, and then if you start to struggle with it, you can use it a lot of times in a row very quickly. Tiyo having a bit of a moment here, able to back it up.
Not taking a death, which is what you really want to see.
Absolutely. Marlin, about 305 getting the heart here. So Tiyo will be losing a couple seconds. 1B overall, still a very good time and still very much a race here.
Yeah, it's really too early to call anything at this point.
I will certainly not call it here.
No, this is insurmountable. Marlin's already won. We can go home, everyone.
Will that be Com's curse then? Then Tiyo will take the match then? Gosh, I don't know.
And I haven't read the script for this game yet.
Fair enough. Well, coming into BYW cycle here, I think is more or less every game so far. Looking very consistent
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah, both players getting it nice and cleanly.
You love to see that. That is a hard strat, and it's really cool to see people going it for that full game.
Yeah, definitely. I believe you get only, like, was it 4 frames of leniency or something before you enter the dream block, so definitely not an easy one.
Might even be less than that, but definitely not, yeah. Very difficult strat.
Yeah.
I'm taking a quick death here, I think, at the end of that room.
Yeah, slightly early on the up dash.
Very close together here. This race was already called, and looks like it's going to be a close one after all. That very cool diagonal through the block in Station Lock 1. So making it through the room safely as well. It's a very tough room to die in. Marlin choosing to go right through the line clones there at that room. It took a little bit slower last game.
Yeah. That's something which I actually would have expected to see him wait for it in this match.
Tiyo missing the dash there. I think Marlin had a bit of a moment in the beginning of the room, just decided to play it safe last round and get out of the room.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a very cool upright through the dream block.
If I remember correctly, that upright is actually like the same window as the climb jump. It's just you dash instead. So it's a little bit to inputs.
Get a bit more style points for it.
It does save a little bit of time.
Runner's making it successfully through that very tricky heart room.
Yeah,
Teal
Tiyo
looks pretty
closed
out.
up. Yeah, quite a lot of time there. I think only about 4 seconds of difference was I think that was.
At 3 or 4 seconds. This is absolutely the type of race that I would want to see for the final match of this tournament. No big deaths so far, just both players playing very well.
Yeah, we've seen only a couple of small mistakes from both runners at this point.
It's a good backup there to save the berry and not take a death there. But yeah, it's saving room now.
Yeah, both runners safely collect that berry so they can have a bit of a snack later.
That's the one berry that you typically get in Bny percent. We'll see both runners get it. Berry in 4A as well, but a little bit slow, and people if you go for it.
I remember before the tournament started, I don't remember who it was, but someone posted an announcement saying that it's slower to get that berry, because a lot of people, possibly from bingo or something, you just sort of go and get the berry that's inside the block before you go up to the cassette, and then do the upright demo corner kick to get up there. And it's actually just slower than going into the next room using Cloud.
Runner is entering huge mess at just about the same time. Some GSA huge mess movement here. Making it through just a little bit cleaner. Will be ahead going to the rest of huge mess.
Yeah, Marlin is just a tiny bit behind here, both on foul time and resync, so no longer on foul time. Just about 1 run behind her. That was a very impressive backup.
Upright, up, left, and out of the room safely anyways.
Yeah, probably still slightly better than dying.
Yeah, that's a weird room to die in. You start at the top right of the room instead. A weird death cycle, but... It looks to be playing very confidently here. This is an interesting moment for Tiyo too, because Marlin has been in 4 or 5 different lose and go home matches. This is the first must-win game for Tiyo. He wants to win with a cool demo there. Cool to see how Tiyo handles this pressure in a must-win game.
Yeah, I mean, so far it doesn't look like he's been too phased by it. Mostly just playing very cleanly.
If Tiyo is feeling the nerves, I cannot tell. He plays very, very comfortable here. Interesting death in an elevator shaft. You don't typically see that. With a clean coin room there.
Yeah, Marlin greets that just a tiny bit too much. Has to go back for it, but definitely still a lot better than dying to it.
Was able to react very quickly. Coming up to the quad hypers room. Very clean.
Marlin had multiple places this race where he's had something go slightly wrong and been able to back it up really quickly. It's always good to see.
Both of these runners have just like so much practice and skill in the game that even when things go a little bit wrong, to recover very quickly. Tiyo was able to pull a little bit ahead there, maybe 5 or 6 seconds ahead after the tape grab. .3B is a very difficult chapter, and anything can happen here.
Yeah, also worth noting that 3B is a chapter that Tiyo is very comfortable with. He's a big 3B enjoyer.
B is a great chapter. You love to see this 3B enjoyment. There's a couple quick deaths here, but runners making the start of 3B look very easy. It's very much not.
Yep. And Marlin hitting the forbidden strat name.
I certainly will not say it.
I think I will avoid saying it for fear of being murdered by someone in the Twitch chat.
Thought for a moment they might have been in the same room, but the rooms just look very different. I think Marlin's a couple rooms back.
Looks like, I think that's 1 or 2 rooms.
Entering rooftop, a bunch of very difficult, very tight strats to hit here, ending in the heart demo at the very end.
Yeah, Tiyo I think looking like I'm pretty good place there. I don't know my 3B timings exactly, but I think this is 2x pace.
Pausing for a minute, because this is very, very good pace here.
That is sub 2 pace. Yeah. Wow.
It's a 158.
That is very good.
Marlin just
That's
play
right.
with Hero there a little bit. Tiyo definitely going to be in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Nice clean heart room demo there, so he'll be maybe 20 seconds or so behind with that really good 3B from Tiyo.
Yeah, I think possibly slightly under 20 seconds, but a sizable lead for Tiyo at the moment. Tiyo missed the coin. Quick mistake. Not one you often see though.
Not opting to go for the Forbidden Berry there in 4A start. Clean cassette room there.
Yeah.
A very nice time.
Yeah, I would assume, yeah, we don't see either one going for that berry. As I said, it is slower.
I think missed a dash there. The cassette room was able to back it up nicely. I think Tiyo just took a death in the first room of 4B. Room doesn't count if he died. There's a time to 3 where he's there.
He really didn't die.
Didn't see anything. Should we mention that there is a new first blocklist strat for 4B, but I don't believe either runners will go for it. Contractually obligated to at least bring it up, the possibility.
Yeah, it's been mentioned a couple of times during this tournament so far.
It's a couple. But also opting to take the block. Let's see, maybe if there's a Bny tournament next year, things will be very different.
2038. Celeste runners are now doing 4B first or scroller skip in any percent.
Any percent would be that would be quite the change.
Yeah. In that year, people have found several 4B auto scroller skips, so it's now faster.
If anyone skips the auto scroller that Marlin is in right now, I will be very, very, very impressed.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, there's no way that 4B is ever implemented at any percent because the B side is longer than the A side currently anyway, and then plus a decently long cassette grab. There's just no way.
And a couple of the very tough auto scrollers here actually got a pretty nice boost to that room. He cycled the Marlin is just entering. Making it past the one of the longer auto scrollers in the vertically, Marlin just entering it. About a room behind, but it's a very long room.
Yeah, I would guess about 15 seconds. I don't know off the top of my head.
Tiyo just not quite getting a big boost off of that dash, but able to save it a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Not a very short death, but...
Going for the buffered hypers off those clouds, in my opinion, save quite a bit of time. Marlin does as well. Marlin, I think, I don't even know what happened there. Just missed the cloud entirely.
I think we're slightly too short, so he didn't actually manage to get on top of us. That must be very precise. Like, there is not much room to fall through that cloud.
A fast coin skip there. Tiyo, 1440 right here. Marlin will be... See how the heart room goes, but... Marlin getting the heart room there will be, I think, about 26 seconds behind. Definitely with a strong advantage here, but with 6B and 7B coming up with some of the most volatile chapters with very long death you can take, definitely still a race.
Yeah. Yeah, difficult to know what will happen just now.
Personally, I would never feel confident with any sort of lead against Marlin. He's such a strong player.
Yeah, especially Marlin being very strong 80% runner, going into 5B and 6B. That's a little bit scary.
Yeah. The clean depth corner boost is there.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
Marlin also gets a cool cutscene warp there. Tiyo just getting into the cassette room. I'm getting a boost, but not full DC, so Tiyo will have a little bit more of an advantage. Really nice cassette grab from Tiyo.
Yeah, I believe that's about 2 seconds hitting the corner boost compared to not hitting it. Tiyo, that looks like a very nice pace from Tiyo into 5B here.
I would definitely agree with that. I've seen Marlin taking a death at the end of the block room.
Yeah, manages to save a slightly awkward situation there at the start of it on the death.
About a room away from Bub's drop here, we'll see if he can get it first try. I hope pause buffering it would go very smoothly.
Yep, and hits it. Yeah, so Marlin, I think, around 30 seconds behind entering 5B.
And yeah, Marlin typically not pause buffering Bub's drop. Really needs to hit it here to stay in this match.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to come back from a Bub's drop miss. We really have to hope for Tiyo to some sort of issue in 7B.
Yeah, quite in the lead for around 40 seconds, which is possible, but would definitely require some stuff to happen to Tiyo.
And Marlin does get Bub's drop, so they'll have a race on our hands here.
Tiyo having a couple of issues with the cycle rooms in Central Chamber.
That fast cycle has a couple of very quick climb jumps, and I'm just never confident at them. These runners have practiced them very many times, and actually...
Yeah, Mr. Marlin hitting it there.
Marlin is a bit ahead in IGT. Almost at the same room again, so I think he's closing the gap a little bit with some of Tiyo's deaths in this chapter.
Yeah, I think this is less than... Yeah, it's definitely less than 30 seconds now. Oh. Tiyo is...
Oh, there's an issue in colorless there.
Yeah, that's rough. Tries to save it, but ends up just losing a bit of time. Messing around with the Seeker.
Well, hitting colorless first try, so closing the gap tremendously there.
There's now... probably... What? With that death, there's about 5 seconds in it, I think.
They are almost exactly tied right now. But having a bit of an issue in the gauntlet room, losing Theo for a second.
Yeah, that down dash, I think, saved Marlin there. Very good reactions.
Making it safely through the impossible room, rather than just entering it now.
Very clean 5v from Marlin.
Absolutely. And Tiyo hit the heart at 1840. Marlin, I believe, did at 1846. Only about a 6-second difference going into some of the hardest chapters of the game. This is very much a race right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting first try leg skip, and Marlin just about to attempt it.
First try, but gets second try. And doesn't die on the first attempt.
Second try, but deathless, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think was late on the updash, so I didn't die to the first attempt.
Entering the cassette room here, which has a lot of very different strats you can take, and I believe both runners something different here.
Tiyo pausing it. Hits it
Very clean.
nicely. Email, I think, going for Rebos.
Very clean attempt there.
Yeah. That, I think, only about 6 seconds difference still, going into 6v now.
Marlin just barely missing the updash to land on Kevin safely and save it. With a relatively quick death there, but Marlin fired right back.
Yeah, both players in the same room here for most of this 6v. Yeah, 6v so far it looks like.
Marlin just not
Obviously-
having quite enough since to skip the bumper there, but able to save it successfully.
Yeah, notices that he's a bit short and just doesn't go for it.
Says a lot about how good these runners are. They're able to like react to something that quickly, know exactly what to do.
With some of these strats that are really difficult, it's almost a requirement of trying to go for them in full game that you can react to it going wrong.
Absolutely. Entering the first falling room here, we'll see how many diagonals he opts for. I think that was 3, very respectable. I believe Marlin did 2.
Yeah, I think Marlin normally does too.
Frames can be so difficult, especially at a high level. You want to push like for every frame you can get out of these falling sections as fast as possible. It just gets more and more dangerous. Well, it's a nice dash refresh there off that, Kevin.
Yeah, these fast falls, when you're trying to go the entire room, get pretty difficult.
Getting the demo unpaused. Just about a room behind here.
Yeah, Marlin going into the demo, and also gets unpaused. Very nice.
For a resync here, and then it looks like Tiyo has a small lead here. Definitely not anything that he'll be comfortable in. The player as good as Marlin. Hitting the dash crystal there, so not able to go for featherless. Making it cleanly through the room.
Yeah, once again, reacting to strat going slightly wrong and being able to back it up.
It's a great example of that. Marlin able to hit featherless successfully and going for the updash there into that feather.
Yes, you might see Marlin making up a bit of ground here by just getting some slightly more aggressive strats.
Nice move from Tiyo there. Entering there, hitting under Kevin there. Very nice, and then
And goes for multi-boost. Oh, yeah, slightly too high. That that multi-boost, when you're forcing it, is not too difficult to get a multi-boost, but not going too high there is actually very difficult.
Just some of the scariest rooms in 6B here, not necessarily because of difficulty, but it's just because of how long and relentless they are.
Yeah, especially this one Tiyo's in right now. Makes out cleanly. And Marlin entering the same room.
Oh, Tiyo just missed the
no.
card there.
Yeah, it hits the whole cycle, set the boost slightly too high, misses the heart. You hate to see it. Gets
I
second
hate
try,
to see it, but it also does make the race a little bit
Yeah,
closer, a
it
bit
does
more
make the race
exciting.
closer. So in a way you lost it.
24.09 for Tiyo, and then Marlin with the 4:17.
About 8 seconds difference.
8 seconds, it is anybody's race here.
Yeah, absolutely. That can be a single death in 7B.
Anyone who might not have been following the whole tournament, this is the last match of the tournament. The winner wins the entire thing. Comes down to this. Both players have been playing fantastically over the course of the tournament, and it's very, very fun and cool category.
Yeah, we've even been seeing multiple PVs and a new world record even just today, which is very exciting.
Absolutely. I was, as a viewer of Celeste, I was very excited to see this match, and it absolutely has lived up to the hype for me.
Yeah, unfortunately we aren't going to be seeing any world records in this match, but it is still a very close race, so get excited.
I'm very excited here. With some nice uprights into those springs. It looks like such a dangerous strat to me, but he's very consistent at it.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure on all the details, but I believe they can be fairly consistent with some practice. Oh, Marlin backing up the... I'm not actually 100% sure what it was, either missing traffic blockers the first time or just not quite getting up in time.
Tiyo looks to be on really good summit pace here. Going to the right in this room. Kind of fun to see today. Tiyo usually opting to go for the left side of that room.
Yeah, I
Getting
think
to
that's
the
one of
end
those
of
things
1K.
where yeah, I don't think that makes a massive amount of difference. Similar to the start of 5B through the mirror. Oh! Marlin reacts just in time to not get killed by those spikes there.
It's a nice clean cassette room there.
Yeah.
Low 2-3x pace for the cassette grab.
Yeah, very nice.
And just that scared me so much.
Yeah.
Dashing through the block as it was trying to reappear. With maybe, I want to say like a 10-second lead going into B.
Don't remember the exact timings.
The last 7B of the tournament.
Yeah, Tiyo can definitely 32 with this. Marlin would struggle to. But still anyone's game. Tiyo could very easily take out the death here. Yeah, this is the last 7B ever. Nobody will ever play 7B
ever.
again after this.
A new rule change that's not required for 100% anymore. Don't have to do it.
So being removed from all chapters. being legally ruled not a chapter.
That is the big announcement that we have after stream. D is no longer a chapter. It'll be a very hype announcement. Marlin is playing extremely well this game. At this point, just really needs something to happen to Tiyo here. Tiyo is playing so confidently, and it looks like he's going to make any sort of mistake.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Marlin, but
Good backup there from Marlin, not getting quite the boost off the block that he was expecting.
I see you here going for some nice strats in. Oh! I
He misdirect there or something.
Yeah, must be in a misdirect. I can't think of any other reason you don't go through that dream block there.
That will serve to close the gap by a few seconds.
Yeah, Marlin not taking any deaths in the same room.
Tiyo just about a room ahead here, going to 1500, which is... I get very nervous playing it.
Oh.
Taking a death right there.
Yeah, this is now very close. With that death as well.
So we are basically almost tied here.
Tiyo with a small lead, but a very small one.
Very small lead, Marlin taking a quick death here. Kind of term room, so taking another one on the death cycle and a couple of them.
Does manage to get out of the room, but loses a fair bit of time to that.
It'll be hard for Marlin, I think, to come back here. Kind of opened the door a little bit with the first room of 1500. Marlin just did it again.
Marlin does really need for something to happen to Tiyo at this point.
That middle room in 1500 is kind of tricky because if you die, you end up at a spot where you can't retake the cycle again. Basically have to have some sort of death drought for the room.
Yeah, I think all of the 1500 meter rooms are like that, where you can't just rely on your entry cycle on death.
Certainly not if you're at the world record level trying to get every last second out of these rooms. You don't want to have to go for a room transit. Marlin actually dodging an orbit.
Yeah, I think that must... I obviously misdirect to miss it, but I think it must be fairly precise to actually flesh through that gap.
And he was a misdirect at the start of this 500. The hardest rooms, I think, in the whole chapter.
Yeah, I think especially if you're going for difficult strats, that room is very, very hard.
Well, there's 2 deaths to the spinner there. Very precise little squeeze through those guys. With a clean flag 19. Should be able to close out this race in the tournament itself.
Yeah, and Tiyo having a fairly comfortable lead of around 20 seconds here.
Marlin, of course, did the Marlin demo in 2500. You love to see it.
Yeah, I think we've sort of stopped commenting on that because he's done it every race, but still impressive.
It's so cool. It's
Yeah.
nice clean, like 11? I don't know if it's 11. The demo there, getting it first try.
14 is the demo.
There you go.
Tiyo with a few flag 11 deaths. Makes it out.
That flag is a little bit interesting. It's right between flags 10 and 9, which are very tricky, and say 13 was the demo?
13 is
It
the
kind of
demo.
gets lost, yeah. In the middle of flag 9 here.
Tiyo barely avoids that C-pop.
Making it cleanly through flag 9. I think Marlin actually... maybe 2 deaths now in flag 10. May have been
Playing-
Marlin's last chance.
Yeah, but playing flag 10 grabless is very risky. It does save a fair bit of time, so not surprised to see the runners going for it here.
Just entering flag 2 here.
Tiyo going for that really scary upright.
Making it look easy too, and is that flag 1 right now ready to win this race? Getting into the heart room here. If our fingers
see
are
this
crossed
demo?
here.
Oh, watch this. I think he realised he was a frame late on it, and just decides to upright.
Good reaction.
But GG, that
G.
is a win for Tiyo. That was a very good match. Lots of back and forth. Marlin in the heart room now. Takes a saving place like one there. Nice.
Marlin with another 33 in
GG.
the tournament. GG.
Yeah, double 33s. Very nice to see.
The great day of matches today is a great tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. No
So I
best
believe
choose this
Marlin-
race, but we have seen both runners get to 32 today, which is very nice.
But having 2 32s PBs and then Tiyo, of course, with the world record today,
Yeah,
winning the tournament outright.
yeah.
It's a
impressive
great day of
performance from
Celeste.
both of them. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I believe in a second we'll have Jax here with a very special announcement. I have no idea what it is, but I'm very excited to hear.
So I don't know. I have not been let in on the secrets of the Celeste community. But get your frogs paused for that one, Twitch chat.
I'll pause my frogs immediately.
Alrighty. Congrats to Tiyo98 for winning the Celeste Bny Battle. This was quite a day of matches. Thank you both for commentating the last two here. Or last one, I guess.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It's been very fun.
Yeah. Before I get into the announcements, I'd just like to thank all the players, especially Chris, who jumped in for me last minute because my internet is pretty bad. I can't really stream. All the volunteers who helped make this thing happen, the commentators, the restreamers, especially people like Tiyo and Crab, who helped out with the scheduling. Running these things is not easy, and this one in particular, a lot more involved than our typical bingo tournament. I think with that out of the way, Super, you can transition over and I will get into my spiel here. So, our next Celeste community event is called the Celeste Time Trials Volume 1. Broadly, this format gives players a block of time to get the best IGT they can in each of a set of levels. So, in Volume 1, that will look like players having 2 hours to play 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 1B, 2B, and 5B for the fastest times they can get. So those levels are sort of the early 80% levels, with 1 to 4A and then 5B, and then 1B and 2B. So the goal there was to have a pretty accessible level set for most people, and then also shake it up a little bit so it's not just any percent. So the restream portion of this event will start at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Pacific or Eastern Time, and then I guess that's 5 p.m. UTC on September 10th. So just in 3 weeks from now. And we will have an official stream leaderboard that will only be accepting times during that 2-hour window. But we understand that not everybody will be available then, so we would encourage anybody who is interested in this format to play it that weekend or in the days leading up to it, and post your times on Twitter or Discord. So something like this does not need to be just focused around our one restream. and we're definitely eager to have more people play. So I'll be posting a form and an official announcement in the Discord soon with more information. And then, yeah, I'm excited to hear feedback. Oh, one more thing about the format. So that we can have like actual rankings on stream during the event, all ranked players must finish each level once before beginning their resets. This allows us to actually like have a sum of times for each player. So the format isn't just 2 hours of resets. It's like, 20 or 25 minutes of no resets, and then you get the rest of the time window to reset levels and get the fastest times you can get. But yeah, I hope you're all excited for this. What should I put into the prize pool? Nothing. But if people want to sponsor us, go ahead. Yeah. Do you two have any questions? Exo or Felix?
I have no questions. I'm just very excited.
Yeah, this sounds
Alrighty.
very interesting. So
Cool.
let's see what happens.
But yeah, everyone definitely check out the Discord for more details. And if you're interested in playing on the ranked portion, get that forum in, and we'll have player channels up sometime soon here. So the chapters is 1A through 4A, and then 1B, 2B, 5B. So the reason we chose that is because we wanted this first run of the format to be pretty accessible. And so introducing levels like 3B or 4B didn't seem great, and then the 6A, 6B split is kind of rough to include in a format like this. So yeah, I think that is all for now. Bracket has been finalized, so if anybody wants to review that, here's our 20% bracket, and we will look for a raid target here.
See, that announcement definitely lived up to the hype. Not being biased or anything. Exciting.
2 hours feels like a lot. For some players, 2 hours will be too much, but we did a playtesting group, and 2 hours is definitely the right amount, I think.
Shout out to our runners today who had to play 5 matches in a row. At over 2.5 hours of just game time for Celeste. Very impressive. It's a great day of Celeste.
Alrighty, we're gonna hop over to Crab's stream. He is playing Celeste 100%. You may have heard of it. And then also just a reminder to check back in next Saturday for the task showcases. Those will start about 3 hours ago next Saturday. Peace.